the nuclear launch code, everyone.
Alright, hello. Give everyone to migrate back into chat.
Or you have
whatever.
to press the share stream button.
Oh, I do have to do that too. Look at that.
You do indeed.
Alright, well, my fate has now been resigned to me that I will... What?
Welcome back to episode... I don't remember.
21.
Dylan stream 2 of the night.
.2.
Well, of the night, I think in reality it might be up to 3, 2, maybe.
What?
All I can tell you is that this is part 2 of the Dylan show, and we're so early in the night.
I know, right? Great.
Here's hoping there's no part 3.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
And we're back.
I think we're solved now.
Maybe. We'll see.
Now, Ori, imagine setting this all up if you had a VTuber model.
Why is this like that? Okay. Yeah, so, okay, basically, while we filter everybody back in here for our technical difficulties, if anyone in chat is a computer nerd and would be able to assist my journey here, basically what has started happening is that the program Desktop Window Manager, which is an essential program to exist on your computer, to literally do the window thing, like have windows open for your computer, right? Likes to, I think Dylan called it a memory leak. It likes to utilize way too much fucking memory sometimes, randomly, just suddenly, and apparently specifically when I start streaming Ace Attorney, and I don't know why. And I've looked on the internet trying to figure out what to do, and one thing tells me, like, change your settings. I did that, and, you know, we crashed the second time, right? And then another thing told me to, like, do, like, update these drivers a specific way, and I did have to update a lot of drivers.
Oh my god.
And I had to update all these drivers, and
What happened?
I did.
I thought, like...
What?
I don't know. All I heard was him say, "I'm so stupid," and leave.
I have no idea.
I'm so confused.
Yes.
So, Slasher, the first stream had a technical difficulty. We had to reset Ori's computer.
Yep.
But we're
Okay.
glad to see
Dylan
you.
has returned.
Higher quality audio.
Oh.
Oh, is
Is that what
why?
happened?
Yes.
I have to turn you up now.
You sound so much lower to me.
Yep. That's how good mics work. And yeah, so basically, it just refuses to, fix itself. And it will continuously utilize, way more memory than it should. Restarting it, you know, helps for a time, but obviously it, goes back into it when it happens. Yeah, my PC's very homophobic. But, here we are, let's continue right where we left off, like nothing happened.
Woohoo!
Sketching the burning bridge.
Oh my god, Dylan, you're so quiet.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta turn you even more up.
I could turn myself up if you need me to.
A little bit, please, yes.
Might need to, yeah.
You're very low. All the technical difficulties. Is Canadian Lucifer here?
We are starting February off on the right note. Oh, guys, it's February in trial. It's February IRL.
Ooh, look at that.
There we go.
We're back
We have
lined
caught
up.
up.
But yeah, now we shall forever have to have Ori restart her computer before Ace Attorney streams.
You know, Ori will just set a reminder in her phone to do
Oh,
that.
I
It'll
know.
all be
It's just
okay.
sad.
It'll all be okay.
Lucifer has to be here. It's the whole explanation.
Oh, the burning bridge and everything that came with it.
Make the anime noise still.
Unless
What?
it was so quiet we couldn't hear it.
What or who came with it?
Oh my god, stop.
This is a new stream where all the horny...
Oh no.
You, you want to hear this from my lips, do you, Edgy? My lips! You'll regret this! I'll make something that went by so fast! Gah!
Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already, witness.
I'm glad we're dealing with sketches and not Lada's photography. This is a nice change.
Sure.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. That does indeed. That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution. Nope, nope, nope. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
What should I do? I've got a feeling the sketch is revealed.
Dylan, you're cutting in and out. Is that just me?
My?
Honestly, your audio was better before you fixed
Yeah,
it.
you're so quiet,
Like,
Dylan. I have
it's
you all the
really
way up.
bad.
Hold on.
It's really damn bad.
It's like clear, but so quiet and not picking you up.
Okay. Does it seem better or what?
You gotta do
Sounds
the
about
Edgeworth
the
line.
same
It sounds
to
about
me,
the
to be
same, yeah.
honest.
The same.
Not entirely sure what's going on here. So
Scuff.
welcome to
So much scuff. 2024 is the year of the scuff, apparently. Is
It
still
really
a bikini. That is true, Pastry Puff. It is Judges 999. Oh. This music's
Does this sound any
bopping
better?
That it is.
though. You're still really quiet.
It's. Can you go back to the original audio?
I mean, I think I can, but I don't think that's better, but we can try
It
it.
really sounded better.
Do the Edgeworth line again, and I'll tell you if you cut out again.
I've got a terrible feeling that the instant this sketch is revealed.
I mean, it's definitely better than the first time, because you were cutting out, like it wouldn't pick you up on certain words before. Thank you, Stream Elements. I mean, we're looking at the sketch.
Thank you much. Absolutely, we're looking at that
The
sketch.
entire world may be changed by what is depicted there.
Yes, look at the sketch.
It could be gay. Larry,
Oh, God.
I wonder if you could show us your sketch.
But Edgeworth was
Please.
still in Germany at the time.
We don't know where he was, actually. Didn't they say
Ugh.
Morocco at some point?
I thought it was Germany.
No, that's where Franziska's from.
Huh. I thought Edgeworth went back to his roots or something. Well, anyway.
I don't think he grew up in Germany.
If he was
Yeah,
raised by
German
Von Karma, I'm
upbringing.
pretty sure he moved to
Well,
Germany.
I guess you're right, but that's not where he was. Just abroad. They didn't say where.
Who's to say? Von Karma
Ace
didn't
Attorney
bring the Germany with
aficionados,
him.
please help.
No, Von Karma brought the Germany with him.
Oh, anywhere he went.
Okay, now it makes sense. Well, even I couldn't have imagined it'd turn out like this. I just realized that was a like well, instead of a nervous well.
Yeah. Different kinds of
Oops.
wells.
Imagined what?
The Larice. It is Larice, right?
Maurice. Yes.
Okay, it just doesn't sound right to me. That one sounds like the incorrect pronunciation.
My goodness.
That Larice Dotem's debut would take place here today like this. Look, Mom, I'm famous! Whoa.
Shit! No!
Okay, but steel yourselves like a samurai. This
Nickel myself.
is the world of Larice Dotem.
It's
There's
pretty
a
good.
fucking girl? What? Yeah.
Well, so
What the fuck?
This is Dusky Bridge, correct?
Who is that?
Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Karma?
Yeah, well,
Wait, Von Karma, why do you act like you've never seen this image before? Aren't you prepared? Didn't you read over all the things?
I- It's a better drawings than I expected.
Damn. Wow, she expected nothing of him.
Is there a girl flying though? Isn't it? Isn't it? I struggled to reproduce those flames. I really did.
I mean,
Fire
vibe
is
though.
hard.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure you did. Please shut up. I think this is the most silence we've ever had.
Yeah. Uh,
This is going to get ugly.
wow.
No one has the courage to bring it up, it seems.
Uh,
Wild.
This mysterious flying object.
it
It's
looks like a
UFO!
girl.
It's a UFO! It's a UFO!
It's a UFO.
It's a mumfo.
It's Gordy!
actually.
No, it's a UFO. Unidentified flying object. It could be
It's a mysterious
It's
flying
flying.
object. It's a mufo.
No.
Oh, I was gonna say it's a mufwa.
Oh.
No, mufwa. A mysterious
fuck is the
flying
wa?
woman.
Okay, first of all, I'm not going to assume the mufo's gender.
I'm pretty sure the MUFO
Okay,
is...
every time we say mufo, it's just motherfucker. Like, that's all I'm thinking about. Mufo.
This mofo.
This
Who's
mofo.
this mofo?
Literally, though, every
This
time.
mofo just
Damn.
yeeting themselves across
Chat?
this bridge and
Chat for
flying.
real? That mofo be flaming hot. Larry?
What?
The burning bridge is fine. Well, I
Oh,
don't
good.
condemn arson,
I really worked hard on that.
But
It's just okay.
what is that unfortunate looking figure?
Ah, you spotted that. Thought you might.
Why can't any witness just come out with it?
I don't think anyone wants to say flying woman. All I want to
But
see
it's-
is to be a flying woman.
That's all I could think.
Flying woman.
All I want to do is point out this to you. It's a flying woman.
However, much as I might want to ignore that song,
Oh,
Okay.
Come on, that was good.
that was good. I did good.
It's Iris, of course. Iris.
What the fuck, Larry? What the fuck, Larry?
Flying over the bridge straight into my heart. I wish she'd take better care of herself. We have to plan our future, you know.
What the fuck?
What would have happened to her if she injured herself flying like that? Wait, what the fuck is happening?
He's talking about this like we were talking about Max Galactica flying, right? Like whereas, like everyone was
but
like,
at
no,
least
it's
Max
really
had, like,
real.
Max had a precedent for that. 'Cause
Well,
he
the
was,
whole-
like, part of a circus.
Yeah,
and there
this is
were
what I'm
rioters
saying,
and
but he's just so
things,
chill about it.
But this is like, where did this come from?
Yeah, Edgeworth. I agree, Edgeworth.
Larry, please answer this next question honestly.
Okay.
That implies that he hasn't been answering these questions honestly.
Tap, are you really claiming to have seen this?
Okay, you know what this reminds me of? The fucking blue badger that Emma drew.
Oh my god, yes.
Are you claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant? Flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames?
Man, those spirit channeling techniques.
Yeah, really.
They get you some interesting powers.
Huh.
Yep, that's what I saw.
She channeled the spirit of a bird.
But it's woman shaped, not bird shaped. Oh. Wait, that would imply Max is dead.
Damn. we went all the way around here. Yeah, and
Why,
this is on the
screw
same
it.
thing.
I'm an artist, a real
That's
artist.
right, everyone. Silk hat. Marble tombstone.
God. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Hi, the girl. She's really high up in this picture.
No, Your Honor, she's just small.
I just
Well,
realized
not
that
that
Larry
high.
and Phoenix both wear pink sweaters at some point in their time, both relating to
Must-
art.
Must be an artist's thing.
Yeah, I do have a pink sweater. This is true.
Fuck.
What was that for?
This is all a bad dream.
Nope, this is reality, apparently.
I was hitting you on the cheek to test its theory.
Oh my god.
Please whip your own cheek from now on if you wish to test your wild theories.
Chad.
Anyway,
What?
Cheek whippers in chat.
what is happening?
What is happening? What is happening?
I'm sorry, keep going.
Oh my god.
No court of law will ever acknowledge.
Yes, I saw that page of but they missed it. Dylan, can I get an R from Edgeworth and a U from Francisca?
R. R.
No.
It's supposed to be one person
Are
says each part of the
you-
line. Are you high?
Yeah. And we got the judge one, so thank you. Did you read this line,
Well,
Mars?
I did read that,
Okay.
yes.
No Dylan of Law will ever acknowledge Mars reading that
Then-
line.
People can fly.
Oh my god, no!
Flying.
She's gonna bring it up!
There is some precedent for this.
She's gonna bring it up!
She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris.
The bridge was tensioned, so it acted like a trampoline, and she just bounced all the way up.
Wait a sec. Oh.
Was she in the tower or something?
Hmm.
It was a tension bridge, wasn't it?
I think it
I
was
wanna see-
suspension, yeah.
I want to see that picture again.
Okay.
She was about 30 feet above the bridge at least. It was really something to see.
God, we have so many fucking photos. Oh, it hasn't been added.
They haven't given it to us
They
yet.
haven't given it to us yet.
This has to be some kind of mistake.
Judge, why are you so scared about this?
Because if women can fly, it's witchcraft.
Oh my god.
Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to earth, not flying.
What? Me? What are you worried you'll have to present over a Salem witch trial?
This witness is your friend, is he not?
Here, Larry, pee
No.
into this biscuit. I'll go get Missile.
Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Bring him to the river, see if he can swim.
You don't know
sorry.
that one? You don't
I
know
know
that.
that they like
This is
made
so
them
terrible.
go
We
into the
should not
water
be
until they
making these
couldn't.
jokes.
So there's a
breathe
bunch.
anymore,
So
but-
there's a bunch of different ways that witches were tried, and one of the ways that witches were tried is they had the women pee into the batter that was
Ori.
made into biscuits, and then it was
What the
eaten by
fuck?
a dog. And if the dog then went back to the woman, she was a witch.
Yeah,
Ori,
weird ass
Ori.
test.
What?
Why do you know the ones about pee?
I was taught them at school. Okay.
Can you pretend like you've never been taught that and never again utter those words in that sequence?
Dylan, you went to the
Oh.
school same as us, the same school as us. You were taught that too.
No, I fucking wasn't.
And
No,
you weren't paying attention.
You're
Dylan
right.
went to a different middle school, so I think
Oh,
he
this
might
was
not
in
have
middle
done it.
school?
I feel like it was in middle school.
Okay.
Because I feel like colonial era, like
What
America,
school
was a middle
teaches
school
that?
thing. My school does. We learned a lot of weird stuff.
We learned some weird ass facts.
Did you read this, Mars?
No,
I
this
did,
witness
yes.
is not my friend.
Why are
I'm
you
sorry.
not hearing my beautiful line
It's more
read?
like I'm already
Accessory to
distracted.
foolishness. Miles Edgeworth.
Accessory to foolishness.
Let us get back to the cross-examination. By force if necessary.
Yeah, exactly, Lakitu.
Back to the
Mr.
cheek
Edgeworth,
whipping.
I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh my god.
Looks like I've got another reason to remember this moron.
Oh,
Okay, I can kind of... Oh. Okay, I think I see it.
you think she's walking along a wire?
I think... So you said it was a tension bridge, right? It had those wires underneath it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all along it, yeah.
Flip the picture upside down, I think.
Oh, you think it's upside down because it's reflective?
I think the picture's upside down,
So
yeah.
you think she was like sneaking, but then she's upside down. So I don't know.
I thought it was like the bridge is falling.
The bridge
this
wasn't
is, like,
falling
looking
until
down?
after this. But it could be her reflection in the water, and then he was weird about
well,
it.
that's a good one, too.
Right, walking across the bridge.
fire looks weird because it's both like up and down. you
Because
know?
I think one of them is a water
Totally
reflection.
plain.
Yeah, it has to be a
Okay.
reflection.
It's just, yeah, they're gonna do something weird about it, maybe.
Well, what did you think of my debut piece?
I will admit, Larry, anybody that uses like colored pencils as like their main medium are very impressive to me.
Get that thing away from me.
Oh my god.
Witchcraft!
Horrible sketch? It's good.
I didn't think it was that bad.
It's wonderful. It's really cool.
Yeah, and the color choice is very nice. It's very artistic.
The judge just has no appreciation. Now, hurry up and cross-examine him.
No, Aragorn, but no. Larry was from below the bridge, though. That's where the temple is. That's where the House of Heaven, or whatever the fuck it is. The 7 Minutes in Heaven shack is below the bridge. That's what he wants it to be. That's what he wants it to be.
It's not the name!
It's called Heaven something. But I think it is, he is from below. So that is interesting. Okay, so now that we have this,
I think there's probably a new line, right?
yeah, this one. Say it.
Press. I saw Iris flying. Her white
Oh, hi.
hood
Oh, yeah.
fluttering.
She couldn't have had her white hood. She gave it to Phoenix. I bet that's a
Ah.
contradiction there.
That's definitely a contradiction.
Just where did you see this sight from?
Hey, no need to shout.
Yes! Yes, it was
It was upside down.
upside
Wait, he drew it upside down?
That's
that-
impressive.
No, it's like a moment. It's like a moment in time. She didn't stand there just waiting for him to draw her portrait. He saw it briefly like this, and then he drew it.
Oh, okay.
This
okay,
is
I
what
see,
he
I see.
saw. This was the
And
snapshot in
then
his
he
mind.
immediately, like, jumped up and recapped
Yeah,
it.
Do I have
exactly.
any
As an
Larry
artist, he
Simpson
would
chat?
understand this best.
I'm
If
sorry,
there's any
Mr.
Larry Simpson chat, you open the
I'm
door.
so
to
excited.
I don't want to call it the 7 Minutes in Heaven shack. We'll call it the coercion excursion. And you open the door to there, and you see this.
I
You
don't
in?
like. No, I don't like
Smash! With a
the
hammer, baby.
Induce! No, Larry is not a smash.
No. Oh, he's not
You walk
smashed
in,
for
this is
any
the
of us.
angle you get him. No, thank you.
What I really dislike is that the paint splotches on his shirt in the black and white really look like food stains, and it just makes him real gross. Double gross. But yeah.
Oh, when I was lying in bed in that rundown shack,
Lying in bed, yes.
the crack of the lightning bolt made me realize that the bridge was burning.
We will enthuse. We always I gave both Matt on and off guard their own thing. They all get him. Every character.
I just watched it for a while from there, thinking how nicely it was burning. That's a normal thing to do, right?
Yeah, from there, upside down.
Then, after about 5 minutes, I saw it.
Is the defendant flying?
That's right. That's when I decided to go to the bridge.
Yeah, it was her reflection in the water.
Oh, I see. That all
Upside down.
makes sense. Aside from the sketch itself, it's evil, burn it.
Oh my gosh. What is wrong with the judge?
Yes. This sketch doesn't make any sense. I just need to convince the artist that his work is ludicrous.
All right. Okay.
Did we press this?
We have not yet. I'm just
Okay.
thinking through, cause we've like hit on like
I-
a gold
we
mine
have
of
the
like the
answer.
process,
Now
but it's
how
what
do
do
we
we
get from point A to
start
point
with,
B?
right?
Yeah.
Let me. I just really want to look at the hood. Received before the lights out bell.
Oh yeah.
And then the lights out bell is at 10, and lightning struck at 10:45. So I feel like that's where we have to start. We're gonna
I do
continue
like
to
Hood
press.
first.
Yeah,
Hood
I
comes
want to
first.
press the rest,
Press,
but I
all
think
the
that is what we
dialogue.
have to start with, is the hood on her white hood fluttering.
Hold it. You transferred everything directly onto the page? And that is this sketch here?
Yep. Sensational, isn't it? Or should that be scandalous?
Dusky bridge is burning down, burning down, burning down. Dusky bridge is burning down. My flying iris. Beautiful. Together.
It put my mind at ease anyway.
It did.
I mean, you know, vent art's a thing. I know Mason's into art therapy for major stuff, so can be
That's
very
right.
enlightening.
The reason she didn't come to me even though I waited for her.
Was because she was practicing her
Larry,
flying.
buddy,
skills.
she wouldn't have come to you even if she came.
Oh God. Oh
Was
God.
because she was trapped on the other side of the bridge. Obviously.
Hmm.
So she flew. Could it be that Iris?
He really is though, pastry puff. Yes, Aragorn.
Undertook that dangerous, desperate flight in order to reach me? No. Absolutely not.
She like had the Link like hang glider and jumped from the tower to reach him.
That's gotta be it. Alright, go me.
Oh.
Nice. Oh.
Continue, please.
Oh God. Nice ouch, indeed. All right, and we press the last statement.
You forgot the passage of time to the extent, did you?
Well, once I get caught up in something, I tend to forget everything else.
Ah,
That's true. He's always been that way.
I mean, I can very much feel like the getting into a sketch and then suddenly it's been like 8 hours and it's 3 a.m. You know, like I can feel it.
He do be dumb, I give him that. Alright. I guess he's not lying about that at least. Phoenix Wright appeared on the scene after 11:15,
Ah, yes, like to.
and if he was drawing until then, that dispels all doubts.
Aside from death of his humanity,
I wonder why the judge is so hung up on. Oh, I guess this part is about the fact that he didn't go check out the bridge, but I don't know if everyone should be expected to run towards a burning bridge. I mean, I don't know.
don't think
Dylan,
that's
what's the
safest idea.
what's the Good Samaritan laws or whatever? There's something there, isn't there?
So, most states, like the vast majority, you have no obligation to report something to the police.
No.
So if you like see someone get shot and they're like bleeding out, and you totally could call 911 in complete safety, you don't have to. You can watch them bleed out. That's most states.
Damn. So yeah.
The
So
Good
he's
Samaritan
totally
law, what you're
fine.
thinking of by name, like
Oh
legally
no, no,
speaking, there's something called the Good Samaritan law. That's different though.
no,
that
no.
would
You
be-
explained exactly what I was thinking about when you gave me like
Oh,
a
okay.
scenario about someone drowning off in the water or something, and it's
Yeah.
like there's a certain point where when you start acting, you have to finish acting or something, right?
Yeah, if you assume like essentially the responsibility of saving them, like you have them around your shoulder and you're taking them back to shore, and you're like, oh man, this is like really
Actually,
hard.
really
I could
difficult.
do it. I could do it, but I'm like not that into this. Like, I don't really care. Like, this person, their drip is off.
This whole hero thing
They're
is
kinda
overrated,
ugly.
you know?
Yeah, if you then put them down,
Now
you
it's
would
your
be
fault.
In trouble.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be in trouble civilly. That they can sue your ass, but criminally, that's another question.
Ah.
Wow.
Did you intentionally cause their death?
Hmm.
Maybe not, but did you recklessly cause it? Yeah, kinda.
Negligently cause it.
Yeah, negligently. That's also another different crime.
That's more what the Good Samaritan law, to my knowledge, is enthused. There's a certain level of you can hurt them in the process. Like breaking someone's ribs, giving them CPR. Like, to my understanding, you can't be sued for that.
Correct.
That's what the
That's
Good
what the
Samaritan
action-
law is.
That actually is what the Good Samaritan law is.
Yeah, exactly, Zilla. So yeah, that's what the Good Samaritan is where, yeah, like reasonable in attempts to save them, I guess. I don't know what the wording would be.
Okay.
Did you read this, Dylan?
I did 20 minutes ago.
Oh. Well, they're doing it again then. Alright. We're presenting the hood to her hood fluttering in the wind. Present le
Did
hood.
not have it.
Present. Music stopped, bitchin'! I should have
Objection.
saved, though.
Tap. Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care.
I mean, you kind of do.
In your position, that's just being irresponsible.
Now, that is a true statement that you did say, Larry. Yeah, impressive. I also realized that both the monkey and his paintbrush, when he, like, squeezes it, look like his hair.
I drew exactly what I saw. I'll give you a whole $1 that it's the truth.
You would pay me money to try to convince me that you're not lying? That has the opposite effect, Larry. It's called bribery.
I know that.
Do you?
Well, if that is truly the case, if you really know what bribery is, then there is only one thing that we can say for certain.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what might that be?
Artists really do be starving. That the person who flew over the bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris.
This is the bop here, right here. This one's the bop.
Ooh, what? What do you mean? I don't understand. Wow.
A foolhardy fool. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no!
A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolishly foolhardy fool.
Oh,
Damn.
look at that. I'm not the only
That's-
one with line flubs.
Mars, you shut the fuck up. I have 16 tongue twisters in a row while my tongue is being whipped by a German mass sadist. And you're just like, man, I can't say Larice once.
I'll stick my wins where I can get them.
You won't take shit. Stop it.
I'm taking it and you can't stop me.
Yep. She just likes the word fool, okay? She doesn't want a synonym.
Yeah, but
It's like the word
folly,
perfection.
folly thrown in there really fucks it up. I gotta say.
Yeah.
Molly is a new one. She's never done that.
She really goes in and she really made it an actual tongue twister. If she just keeps saying fool, that's not as hard. But the second there's a folly in there, it's like, oh fuck, you changed one letter to a letter that already exists.
Exactly. Can you make this claim? And tell us, Larry, according to this picture, the individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood, correct?
Of course she was.
Exactly, Pastry Puff.
That rundown shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that this floating angel was my Iris. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling hood.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what hood you're referring to, Larry.
Ah!
I know.
Ah!
I
Ah!
know for certain.
Ah!
You're, I'm trying to do. Fuck it, keep going.
I didn't want you to finish. It already started so bad.
Larry, you can't finger this hood.
Ah, he did it anyway.
Wah!
It seems a bigger force than this felt since that one at the defense's bench.
Yeah, like the lawyer making dick jokes.
Not a dick joke.
Sadly, it was
Mars?
not a dick joke.
Mars,
Dylan, we're not. No.
did you think that was about the
We're gonna move on now.
Very well. We will.
This is not an educational stream.
You're right. 'cause
Read
he
your
would get
fucking line.
demonetized.
Read your damn line.
What just happened, Mason? You don't want to know.
Just read the damn
I'll tell
line.
you when you're older. I guess as a couple years older than Mars.
Oh
I
my
guess.
god.
Larry, there's something anatomical. You need to be.
I mean, Larry, I could understand.
On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. Damn. She had given it to Wright as a gift.
Uh-oh, don't be jealous, don't be jealous, don't be jealous.
Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight? On that night? Oh, what
You-
fright!
Were you
What are you
right?
talking about?
You
I think
might.
you understand what I mean just fine.
Why?
Don't be jealous, don't be jealous, don't be jealous. Ah!
Nick that virus's hood.
Ah!
What? You're confused at why Nick put his fingers in Iris' hood?
I'm about to mute Dylan. This has gone too
Oh,
far.
Okay.
Oh, come
now I
on.
understand what hood meant.
Normally I make dick jokes, and now the one time I switch it to the other side, now
I
it's too
don't
far.
like the dick jokes either. but the dick jokes are less about the act and more about the dick. This has been involving an act.
I get it now.
You're not
I know.
sorry. You're not sorry.
We can hear it in your voice. You are not sorry.
I'm sorry. Little gremlin Dylan me. I can't name this the Dylan show anymore, guys. He has too much fucking power. It's too
The
much for
Dylan
him.
show has been canceled. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Chad.
Oh my god.
We had to rein in the host. Reggie, what's going on with Iris and Nick?
Ugh, I knew this was gonna happen.
Why
No!
you Nick? You dog! I do believe.
Chad is
Yeah,
just catching
this-
on. They're like, oh god. They're like,
yeah,
oh,
literally.
God.
Half of the people who are like, oh, I just got it. Justice
Yeah.
for Dylan? No, justice for Dylan.
No.
Dylan is justice.
Comes you on the side wondering, everyone's saying.
Justice for all, but not Dylan, indeed. Yes.
Oh, goody, just in time, you're back.
Just this time.
Oh my god.
Let this unbelievably mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited, and discarded straight into the garbage.
No, it's actually good though.
What, the picture? The picture is good.
Yeah.
Apollo just...
But it's
just-
witchcraft, and therefore it belongs in the garbage.
My
Wait,
theory.
Apollo Justice for Dylan? What that means is you want. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is it now, witness?
No, I'm voicing Apollo, not Dylan.
Yeah, they just want the Dylan show to continue indefinitely.
It will for 2 whole fucking games.
No, they
okay?
want it another time. They're like, you know
You
what?
will have your
Dylan's
moment,
Apollo
we
Justice,
promise.
Dylan's Edgeworth.
It feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come.
Damn, roasting poor 14-year-old Emma compared to what, 25-year-old Larry? Like, Jesus. Who went to art school?
Edgy, today is the day I cut to completely stupefy you.
Oh, be amazed.
What?
Be very
There,
amazed.
there you go, Larry. You stupefied me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Success.
What is the meaning of your outburst, witness?
Well, Your Honor, stupefy is actually a condition in Pathfinder, and
It has levels, right? 1, 2, 3.
It does.
I hate to have to do this, but I have some definitive evidence.
Oh, not decisive this time. Definitive.
Definitive
They just cannot pick a word.
evidence.
Iris did indeed come flying over the burning bridge. And I, Larice Donem, shall prove it.
You were right the first time.
This stream started with one wheel on the rails.
I didn't expect to ask this again. But what the fuck?
And then Dylan put 2 wheels back on the rails because he was like, this is Ace Attorney's stream. Here we are. And then I had to restart. And
Don't
it was
worry,
off the
Steven.
rails.
You didn't miss much.
Completely derailed. But we shall be needing your testimony once again.
Going off the rails on the crazy train.
Tell us anything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch.
She's hot, Your
And
Honor.
show us
Oh,
your
God.
evidence that this nightmare was actually reality. Okay, I hope you're ready, Edgeworth. Haha.
Oh, you said his whole
Because
name.
I'm going to feed you a whopping serving of pain.
Oh, what the fuck, Larry? What the?
You've been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time.
I'm
Trust me.
I'm sorry. Larry is the biggest fucking idiot. Here, let me specifically go toe-to-toe with the person I forced to defend the person that I'm supposedly in love with. Fuck you, Edgeworth, the person defending Iris from being a murderer.
Now, at this
Fuck
point,
you in
at this point,
particular.
Feeny stole her. She's ruined.
Oh, is that what it is? God.
Because she's experienced a real man. She can't go back to Larry.
I got nothing.
I have no arguments about this. Proof
I
that
have
she
nothing
flew.
but concerns.
I mean, it's true. Anybody's an upgrade from Larry, almost.
When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over for her. That led me to finding a beautiful crystal sphere half buried in the snow.
That's the gem from the staff.
Yep, it is. I'm sure that Iris was simply wearing a spare hood.
Was it Larice Donim that flew? Remember, she fell. She fell. Did he see Elise Donim fall? She had a hood, didn't she?
Oh, that might be it.
I mean, if she fucking went splat, it could be because she was flying.
Yeah, she went splat, and that's her crystal sphere from her staff. Larry, what the fuck? She's your mentor.
After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night.
My bro, my dude.
Not even the person I took the Donim name from.
Yeah.
A crystal sphere.
What is so funny that you mentioned, though, Pastry Puff, is that both Von Karmas now have been specifically, or will be specifically bested by Larry, right? What was the turning point in the Edgeworth Turnabout Goodbyes trial? It was the fact that for that one time, Larry came in and he couldn't prep Larry. Like, that was the wild card, you know, that allowed us to win against Manfred von Karma, right? And now here he is again.
This one. Pretty, isn't it? But finders keepers.
Oh my god, Larry.
That sphere. Where did you find it?
Let me see. Around here somewhere. Yeah, that looks about right.
And it was half buried in the snow?
And you're right, Mars, the bridge does have those cross beams underneath it, not above it. So it was totally upside down.
That's what I thought.
Wait, so that means Elise fell from the bridge and then she fell off of the cliff. Someone pushed off the cliff. And how did she end up back over there?
They would have had to fetch her body.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot of work.
She fell off the cliff onto a trampoline, which launched her really high, and then she splatted down on the fucking...
It's like a Phineas and Ferb contraption
Yeah,
where
really.
you just like leap off and get thrown everywhere.
That or like a Wile E. Coyote,
Yeah.
but it actually worked.
Oh.
I already read this line.
Sorry.
You will be.
No.
It had pretty much stopped snowing by then. But there was still some falling as I walked to the bridge. The coin accepts this crystal sphere.
No, finders keepers.
Yeah, I was
Out
gonna
of it,
say.
I don't want it burning down my house. Hey, that's mine, okay? I want it back afterward. Oh, there's something on it.
No, what could that be?
The?
Oh, my. It's blood.
It's not ketchup, Your Honor.
What? Blood?
Half covered in snow. Alright.
It kind of looks like the bottom two marks are eyes.
Yeah, it looks like a jack-o'-lantern.
I can see that.
It does kind of look like a jack-o'-lantern.
You ready, Edgy? By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry.
No.
Ew.
No, we won't.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. No one's going to push me around anymore.
Off a cliff, baby.
Didn't you want to be called Loris Donim only a few minutes ago?
Nice. Alright. We get to cross. Whew. La Presse.
Lay press indeed.
So, you went to the burning bridge?
It was no longer burning.
That's right, to meet Iris.
Boop, boop, boop.
She actually flew to get to me. The least I could do was meet her halfway.
Oh my god.
Larry, get a clue. But the defendant was not at the bridge when you got there, and you say, I guess she went back to Hazakura Temple. She's a girl after all. She must have wanted to look her best. Unlike me, I go around with paint splatters on my shirt and think
Oof.
that's fancy.
Oof.
It must be lovely to live in the fantasy land of Larry's mind. Actually, it's so depressing that I can even work up the energy to point.
Oh my
can't
god.
even.
So, what did you do next, dare I ask?
Okay. Why was he worried, though?
Hold it. So you searched all over for her?
She was flying pretty high, you know. I thought maybe she slipped on her landing and got hurt. Hey, it was more than possible. Don't give me that look.
Actually, it was less
Also,
than
when I headed
possible.
out to the shack the first time, I was snacking on a banana.
Oh yeah, the banana peel that Gumshoe
ding.
slips off?
Gumshoe trip. I was pretty sure I threw the peel away somewhere around there, so, you know.
Can one guy really be this stupid?
Yes.
Somehow.
So, did you find any signs of her so-called landing?
I don't really remember. I kept on falling over myself and kind of lost it for a while there.
On his own banana peels.
Just
Have you
imagine
ever
him
found
walking
it,
back
Larry?
and forth and just constantly slipping over it.
Yeah, did you
Over
ever
and
have it in
over
the first
again.
place, Larry?
You, fell over yourself? Oh, yeah, the snow was deep and there was even a banana peel out there. Lots of banana peels.
Yep. There's stupid, irredeemable, despicable, misogynistic,
Foolish.
evil, blackmailery,
Ah, green mailery.
mongrel. Larry Butts.
Nah, short of it is that you didn't find any signs of her landing, correct? Then what happened next?
Yes.
Half buried.
It was sitting in the snow with a little gathered on top of it.
So dark purple.
It was very hard to spot, actually. I mean, it was dark out, too. I'm impressed. You did well to find it. No matter what you may think when you look at me, I'm a pro. A genius security guard.
Yeah.
I used a pen light I borrowed from my company to help in my search.
He doesn't work for that company anymore. There's no way.
And it sparkled really brightly as if it was saying, "Here I am" to me. Take me, Larry. I'm all yours.
It does indeed look very much like the crystal sphere on Iris's hood.
I didn't even think about that. It's too big though.
It's from the staff. It's
What if she had a
Yeah.
giant,
the
like,
staff.
just a jar? You need to imagine the biggest fucking hood you've ever seen, and then forget it because it's nowhere close to how big the hood actually
No.
is. This is not me being weird.
This is you being weird.
No, it's not. But Nina reminds you that she was not wearing her hood that night.
No, bikini specifically was like, nah. Yep.
Each nun is assigned their own hood, and they are assigned only one.
I don't know anything about that, okay? And Iris is special, alright, dude? Even if she did steal a spare hood, I'll forgive her.
Oh my god. Even if she actually did murder my mentor, I'd forgive her. She must have had a good reason for it. She's special and really cute.
Here's my question. Did Larry completely forget about Elise?
Yeah, 100%.
I
Like,
guess, yeah.
There's no way.
that's throwing me off a little
Man,
bit.
am I right?
Yeah,
One
he's
drug
saying that
bag.
he has
They-
no idea
they
who that spear could have
bothered-
come from.
They
Besides,
bothered to write that in, and then it's just like not even mentioned.
no, it just makes him even more of a like
He's just
deplorable
Larry's a dummy.
character.
Yeah.
He just
This
gets
is
worse and
getting
worse.
us nowhere.
It's an
Our
odd
destination
writing
for the day,
choice.
it seems.
However, this crystal sphere was found near the bridge. That's a fact. Not a rock fact, but a fact.
Yeah.
If it didn't come from a hood, where could it have come from?
That is the question I aim to answer.
Boo, 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 boo.
Ori, press.
What? We're pressing.
use,
What?
Present the evidence to that line.
I will after we press it one more time. Also, what are
Let
we
me confirm
presenting
this
exactly?
One last time. The staff, Larry. The reasons you thought that this was Iris are the hood and this crystal sphere, correct?
That's right! My gut is never wrong!
That is false.
That
Your
is
gut is very wrong most of the time.
incredibly incorrect. I met that old bikini the next morning.
I hate that. Hated that. Wow. I met that old bikini. Jesus.
And her crystal sphere was still there, safe and sound.
Hmm.
Oh, indeed. Also, please never put old and bikini in the same sentence ever again.
Yeah, please, I hated that.
She was wearing it in this very room earlier today.
Her old bikini?
No. No.
Who knows what was going on under that cloak?
This case isn't going to end without a fight. Exposing the obvious contradictions in this testimony will be easy.
Yeah. Okay.
But I fear that all that awaits us are further mysteries. More MUFOs, if you will.
All right. So it's definitely this one. But now the problem I have here is we just have a bunch of different things we could present.
We have a staff, though.
We have the empty staff, but that doesn't show that it like had a sphere in it
Don't care.
though.
When he's like, who else could have lost it? You can present the person.
Yeah, let's do that. I like that, presenting the person. It was that for me or the picture.
Just
'Cause-
do it. You're
I feel like. Oh.
Because we have
Wait,
this
what's
picture of her
And
where
I
it has
chose
the
for
staff
holding it.
with
Do
the
it.
thing.
Let's do that.
Do it.
Let's do
Okay.
that.
Do it.
Better.
I'm gonna save. I'm gonna F5.
Do what?
I'm gonna
Okay.
F5. Just, you know. We're about to go into a big battle, okay? We got F5.
Just to be safe, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Photo of Elise. Present. Yes!
Nice.
Objection. Larry.
That would be beautiful, Ekatu. I would need that.
That night, there was someone.
That you fucking forgot, man.
Someone
Yeah.
who lost a crystal sphere.
Someone who you're supposed to, like, care about, like, a decent amount, supposedly.
Oh, there was.
Oh my god.
Who? Who was this stupid idiot?
I mean, honestly, you at this point.
Tap. Miss Elise Donim. The mentor to a stupid idiot.
Yeah, that's valid.
The victim? I have a photo of her here. And on the end of her staff, you can see a familiar looking crystal sphere.
Hey! That's my photograph! Give it back!
Dude, you took this and you forgot.
Ouch!
A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my brooch.
It's not a sphere. None of your gems are spheres.
Not this brooch.
Mm-hmm.
They look nothing alike.
Edgeworth would know. He's got a fashion sense.
In any case, please take a look at this. This is the victim's staff, found at the scene of the crime.
I will say, one thing that I'm okay that Manfred von Karma passed down to his children is the fact that they do all have the drip, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
The crystal sphere. It's gone. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? 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 What?
Ooh!
Your Honor, I don't think Larry heard you. Please repeat it.
Just what does this mean? What does it mean?
If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris. After all, she was not wearing her hood, and more importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either.
I think that's Elise.
Oh, it's 100% Elise, but she's under the bridge and she's like floating down the river or something. Like she fell. Like so.
That's still like, how did they fish her out? That's what I'm stuck on.
I mean, Dahlia got out of the water by herself when she jumped in it when she was like 14 or whatever age she was. Way
But
too
the
fucking
fall,
young.
But she died from the fall.
That is.
Didn't she?
Yeah, but if you splat water the wrong way, it's like cement, you know?
Yeah, no
Dahlia?
kidding.
didn't die
Nah.
from the fall.
No, Elise did.
Yeah. Or
Nah.
was she dead before she hit the ground?
No, she fell first, and she was dead before she was stabbed. That's what. That's
That's it.
That's
yeah,
what it was.
that's the conclusion we came to. Nah, that means the one who flew and dropped the spear was the victim. Miss Elise Dunham.
Okay.
You mean she was a witch?
I mean, yeah, really though. Okay, I have to check the autopsy report. We're uncertain. Oh, you're right. She fell 10 feet after death. Interesting.
Check
That bridge is
Interesting.
more than
Liberal.
10 feet, though.
Much more than 10
Yeah.
feet.
But she was like underneath it, remember? You know, so maybe she didn't fall from the bridge necessarily. I'm just saying, I'm
would
still
she
on the
fall
like
from, a
it's upside
cloud?
down, you know? The cliff wall?
Objection. A fool alongside another fool on a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion. First of all, this sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous.
Okay, seriously though, if you literally turn your head so you can view this image upside down, it looks like her lying flat on her back in the water fucking dead. Like that is what it looks
does.
like.
It
Like
does.
that is what it has to be. Yeah, they had to have thrown her corpse over the bridge and then somebody else found okay. Crackpot theory right here. Red string, it's happening. All right, I've assumed the pose killed her, right? They stabbed her, they killed her. They threw her off into the water with the snowmobile, right? Threw her off into the water. They lost the sphere at that time when they threw her into the water, right? Splat on her back. That's lightning struck. Larry sees her illuminated in the water, lying flat on her back, fucking dead, floating down the river. Okay? Somebody else trying to like get back at Iris, or if Iris is Dahlia, maybe she had like a change of heart or something. I'm thinking it's someone else. I don't know who yet. Someone else scoops her up out and then plants her at the scene at the Ami statue to make sure that like Iris gets got. You know what I'm saying?
Bikini,
That is one hell of a theory.
Yeah, bikini. Ooh.
So listen, here's what I think actually happened.
Okay.
So they were playing Super Smash Bros. On that one bridge map, and it seems like one of the sorties, it could have been Link, it could have been Ike, they hit them with a side smash, and it's not enough to spike, obviously, but it definitely hit them off the bridge where they couldn't recover, and then she therefore fell and lost a stock. While she was down, clearly items were turned on unbeknownst to everyone else, and someone found a shiny orb, and here we are.
I don't think that's true, Steven Universe, because she was dead before she fell, so she wouldn't be breathing to get water in her lungs. That's why your lungs fill with water, because you're, like, trying to breathe.
Also, there was no mention of water in the autopsy report.
And
Well,
most people don't play on that bridge map in Smash Bros, so I guess that's out too.
oh my god. That is true, but it's totally upside down. She's totally,
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
Map needs to work. People cannot fly! Thus, it is rejected.
You can't do that! I saw it with my own two eyes!
Wait, didn't Francisca herself say there's precedent for flying previously?
Yeah, she did.
Yes.
And this crystal sphere,
She constantly goes back and forth on her own thoughts just to win.
this is nothing more than a purple herring.
But remember, he only saw it for a moment with the flash of the lightning, so I still think even if it was fast that could happen.
You honestly believe that? Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeverse.
Okay, do we have the death scene image? Okay, she is wearing her. This outfit is totally what the person is wearing, though. Like the
yeah.
dress, you know, like it's this. Look at this shape.
The long
Of the
hair.
flying
No, I
woman.
totally
You
agree.
know,
I totally
yeah.
agree. That is Elise.
Elise Dunham was at her room on the night of the matter. There was no reason for her to go to Dusky Bridge.
Exactly, Pastry Pup. There's a place where something gets caught, you know?
Therefore, the sphere cannot be related to this case. That is all. Objection. Miss Franziska von Karma. Ligma. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns.
Hi, Mo.
Yeah. You gonna do it?
No?
Aww.
Why are you pointing at me?
Ha ha ha!
What job I've never had.
He is both scatterbrain and a clown. No offense to clowns.
None taken!
Yay!
The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of her murder. Tap. Yet you expect us to believe that this has nothing to do with the case?
There you go, Deuce. That's where the Edgeworth line could have been.
I was actually considering saying that line, but I actually said it 2 other times in previous fucking shit. Also,
My favorite.
Nice Lakitu.
Yeah.
That crystal sphere. It was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder.
After the murder.
There is blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that either the orb is alive, filled with meat and blood,
Ew.
or it was thrown
That's
away
elevator
after the
hitch.
murder took place. The killer placed it there for the investigation of the scent. Which is the exact same reason that he drew that ridiculous sketch.
What? You mean I'm the killer? No!
All joking aside, just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe that this is related to the case.
Does she?
She makes a valid point. She won't believe it.
That's
That
okay,
being
you're
said,
right.
I don't give a fuck. It's the judge who I have to convince. There is no evidence that Elise Donim left Hazakura Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed,
Hmm.
then this case is going to transform into something else entirely.
Autobots, assemble!
I was just gonna say, from a car to a robot.
Your response, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm sorry, the chat is talking about like Tarzan theories, and all I can think
Yeah.
about is I wanna know, can you show me how this murder even happened?
Oh my god. I want your
Hard.
final opinion on the disposition of this crystal spear. If it is not related to the case, then this witness who you comes will have been nothing more than a monumental waste of time.
Okay, was it Tobuscus who did the Sears? Or am I just
don't know what
totally
the
blanking?
Fuck you're talking about.
Alright,
Also,
I don't remember that.
then I have no
what
idea.
the fuck?
There was a YouTuber that I watched that had the thing that was like spheres, like they couldn't say it one time, and they made a joke about it. But I'm blanking on who.
I fear I can't figure out who said that. I'm sorry. Rory. Prepare yourself for some very inappropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth. Can I do that and still stay faithful to Phoenix?
There's a question coming up that I'm not ready for.
Hey, Sarah. Can I prove that the crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place?
Okay,
I-
what could prove?
I think you can. And I
When?
think, didn't they say it was covered with little bits of snow?
Yeah, it
when
was half
found?
covered in snow. And when did she die?
It's gonna have to do with the timing of the snow.
She
Like,
died.
I'm
see,
calling it now.
see, this is the problem. She died between 10 and 11. But she's not covered in snow. Her body's not covered in snow.
Yeah.
Right, we
but
confirmed
the sphere
that.
Is.
But the sphere is. And so the weather
So the sphere was dropped before her death because it stopped snowing later that night.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
All right. Yes, I can.
Can I prove it? That isn't the issue. To simply prove it. That's the only option.
There is no can, only do.
Yeah.
That's what he'd do.
Aww.
Oh, the boys. Oh.
That's the way Phoenix Wright would do this.
Oh.
I have to honor his memory.
Objection.
Objection. Your Honor.
Oh.
Allow me to prove something to you.
All I'm picturing is like they both point and you get like the little like ghostly sort of
Overlay.
silhouette of Phoenix, overlay,
yeah.
and they both say objection
Oh,
at the
that
same
would be
time.
So
I'm just like,
good.
top tier.
That would have been
Your
so
Honor,
good.
I will prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link to solving this case.
You will do what?
That look in your eyes. You remind me of Phoenix Wright when he is cornered.
Oh. He's not already
That should
dead.
come as no surprise. Because right now, I am Phoenix Wright.
Oh.
I am indeed cornered.
Oh, snap.
Oh my god. I honor you to present your evidence, Mr. Answorth.
No, that makes it really sound like he's dead, Nicole. That's not what I want.
Evidence that proves that the crystal sphere was indeed dropped before the murder.
So we're showing the weather data?
I feel like... Let's check the weather data one more time. Snow with occasional snow to approximately 1050. Okay. I feel like this is it.
I don't
The
think
way
this
the
is
game
it.
is presenting it makes me think we're not quite there yet.
I think it's either the sphere or the crime photo
Oh!
that they're already showing in the background.
No, wait. It's the sphere itself. It says found half covered in snow.
Yeah, yeah.
So there will be a follow-up about the weather report. Okay.
Yeah,
That's how we get from point
ooh,
A
yeah.
to
We
point
can't
B.
just start with the weather report. All right.
Steven,
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
Looking into someone's eyes isn't sexual.
What?
This crystal sphere. It was half buried in the snow, correct?
The Von Karmas glare at
That's
everyone
right.
and everything. It's not sexual.
Edgeworth glared at a camera.
I love that. I love that. One sec. I'm typing it out. It's way funnier that way.
Oh, it's way funnier that way.
That's right. If it hadn't stopped snowing, then it would have been game over. The snow would have
Heyo.
totally covered it.
Hello, Magapiff. Long time no see.
Hey, Magapiff. Good to see you again.
Glares platonically.
But not at Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to hear from you, Larry.
Glares romantically at Phoenix.
Glares, open parentheses,
I
yes, sexual.
don't know how to ask him out, so I guess I'll just glare at him.
Your testimony makes one thing quite clear.
What?
When the crystal sphere was dropped, it was snowing, even if it was ever so slightly. Snowing?
Yes, that thing where cold water falls from the sky.
Very cold water.
Isn't it frozen water vapor?
No, it's not. That's why
It
when I
just
lick it,
forms
I don't
in...
get air in my mouth.
No, that's not how. That is not how that works. Actually, that
On
is
the other hand,
not how
let's
that
look
works.
at the scene of the murder. Oh yeah, Sarah lives in a hellscape. That's right. I forgot.
The fiery hellscape of Down Under.
The fucking jungle wasteland of her animal overlords, and all of which have pouches, I guess, or maybe they're giant spiders. That too. As
Spiders
proven
are
earlier
animals.
today, I'm bigoted against the Australians, and there is no snow on the victim's body.
Ah.
Tap, bigotry aside. Therefore, the crystal sphere must have been dropped before the murder.
Boop, 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 boop.
What? What?
Harder, harder, harder.
Hell has frozen over.
Indeed.
On the night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to Dusky Bridge. And there, something occurred that caused the staff's crystal sphere to come loose.
Spiders are an animal. Sponges are an animal. Corals are an animal.
I hate that.
Insects are an animal.
How did we get on this thread?
Aragorn
Or
told me
Aragorn-
spiders
listen,
are not an animal.
Aragon is saying that they're like lesser morally than animals. He's saying they're like demons.
That's not how
Like,
animals work.
He's like saying, I already read this line. Keep going.
What could that have been?
This
Ippy.
sphere. There is some blood on it, isn't there? Ah. Like a demonic bowling ball? Well, allow me to raise a certain possibility at this junction.
Yes.
The real crime scene was near the foot of Dusky Bridge.
Woo! They're on thin ice.
Objection! The murder didn't take place in the Hasakura Temple courtyard? Only a fool would suggest such a foolish piece of absolute foolishness.
The snowmobile was used to drive the body back.
Edgeworth be like, Francisca, I got you a thesaurus for your birthday. He's like, only a fool would need such a foolish itinerary of foolish face to pronounce perfectly acceptable words. Fool?
She
And just who
the
is the fool?
adopted fool because she wasn't allowed to curse when she was younger.
And which part is so foolish, Miss Von Karma? Have you been paying any attention this whole time, Miles Edgeworth? The sister saw everything. She saw the Ahegao being plunged into the defendant in the Hasakura Temple
What? The fuck? What? What?
Who's
What?
Objection. No. That's not exactly true, now is it?
She plunged an expression to stab her to death?
To put it more precisely, what she saw was an Ahegao on the face of the victim. The murder weapon being removed from her body. That's the same thing!
It is not.
No, it isn't.
Nuh-uh.
Objection! Nuh-uh! Nuh-uh!
That's what's so good.
You said it yourself. Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of blood insertion.
I don't think that was how
If
she
you wanna talk
originally
about
said that
Where the most
line.
of blood would be lost from my body.
This is Edgeworth being Von Karma. It's beautiful.
That would be when the blood is removed.
I love it.
Yeah, Miss Von Karma, yeah.
Oh my
If that
god.
statement is the truth.
I The sibling rivalry vibes of that specific moment was just beautiful.
Top tier.
The
Yes,
dirty
Sarah.
brick could very easily be the scene of the murder.
You got exactly what I was referencing.
The murder weapon was not removed. Wink. Thus, there was no bleeding. Objection! You are forgetting one vital thing, Miles Edgeworth! Illustonem's body was found in Hazakura Temple. Yeah! On foot, it takes 15 minutes to travel from Dusky Bridge to Hazakura Temple. You mean to suggest someone carried the body all the way?
Snowmobile.
I've made it this far. The only place to take this is to the end. Can't stop until I finish.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I just need to prove that my version of events is also perfectly plausible. Yeah,
mean, that's a
the burden of
beautiful
proof
movie.
now. It's perfectly plausible.
Now, if the defense is ready, the court would like to have an explanation.
Wait, pause for 1 second. Unironically, I keep memeing, but technically this is actually the correct burden of proof. If the defense attorney can prove that there is a version of events that's perfectly plausible, meaning that it could have happened, and it's reasonable, that's it! Done! They win!
Yes. It's just said in a weird way.
Achievement.
What is the
unlocked.
normal saying, Dylan?
Beyond a reasonable doubt. So the prosecutor has to prove it that hard. Meaning, if the defense attorney can raise even one reasonable doubt,
Like how this could have
then
happened.
that's it.
Which we
Yeah.
do at, like, trial 1 every fucking time.
We
but
literally
then
constantly do that.
we need to actually find the actual murder in this hellscape of a law system
Yes.
over here.
Because the police and detectives cannot do their damn job.
Honestly, though, it's like really backwards because the prosecution, they'd be asking questions of the witness, and sure, often they just kind of testify in a narrative way. That's garbage, horrible baby discussing this. But then the defense attorney could call witnesses, and the prosecutor would cross-examine them, and that's some good shit too. So
Proof beyond a perfectly plausible doubt. Alright.
Exactly.
Read your line, Mars.
Please show us the method by which the victim's body was carried to
the
Hazakura.
snowmobile.
La Snowmobile!
Buzz.
This one. Yeah.
Snowmobile!
Take that. Tap. On that snowy night.
I'm happy. I feel like at this point in the trial, we, like, know what's going on. You know? At the beginning, we were kind of like, what the fuck?
There is one way that a body could have been moved. The snowmobile.
Boop, 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 boop.
Ah! As we know, the snowmobile was used that night. Tap. It was explained as having been used to dispose of the murder weapon.
Eee.
But it could also have been used to carry a body.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Mason.
Good
Night,
night,
Mason.
Mason.
Hunter, gas!
This is completely unacceptable, Miles Edgeworth. You've dug yourself into your own grave.
What?
What do you mean? The only one who could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. She's the one who moves the body. Doesn't that put the final nail in your coffin?
Oh.
You're too late, Franziska von Karma.
Oh.
And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We are sure that this case requires further investigation.
I don't think that's something else entirely, but you know.
But what?
It's more like something in addition.
Yeah.
Where was the victim, Elise Turner, really killed? If her body was moved,
Which it was.
whatever for?
Indeed.
And finally, Just what does this image mean?
I mean, we know it. Like, it's totally fucking
We're-
upside down.
we're
Like,
at,
there's no
step
question.
N, and the game is at
Do you
step
even need
F.
to think about that? Who
Yes.
cares what expressions the artist was using when they created such work? And such a creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it.
Damn.
Calling
Objection.
Larry a creature, though,
I mean, he is,
This
though.
witnesses
is a gremlin.
certainly sitting on one of the lowest
Oh my
possible
God.
branches of humanity.
Oh my
If you
god.
could even say he's on that tree at all.
Damn. He's on the ground.
However,
He's sitting near
he
the
would never
roots.
utter a lie that could hurt a girl he has so thoroughly objectified.
Thank you. I appreciate the truthful in your words.
He drew this. So it is actually something that happened.
No, Larry isn't creative enough to come up with that. He
That
wouldn't
is
mean to
true.
have
He
seen
has
it.
solely made art of things that already exist. He drew himself an iris. He drew literally what he saw, and he
Even the
drew
original
Rory,
finger
the-
claw.
he made
you
the
draw
thinker.
furries, and the furries already exist inside your mind.
But they're only in my mind. I'm not looking at a scene with
That already exists
Outcast.
to me.
It's not how it works.
The defense stands firm on this rock solid point.
Squint emoji.
Edgy, thank you.
Don't thank
That
me yet.
settles it then. I cannot give a verdict under these circumstances. I cannot judge under these conditions.
That's a good pastry
This
puff.
is certainly a plausible. I'm not sure if it's a perfectly.
But it is a possibly.
Jerk the desk off all you want, Von Karma. I'm thinking about my boyfriend.
Oh.
Right.
Am I going to get to talk in this episode?
I seem to have fulfilled my part in this. It's just as I thought. Franziska von Karma. You make a wonderful partner. Vertically, that is. Excuse me?
Thank you. Good. Beautiful.
There was one reason, and one alone, for me being here. To pee in your cereal.
What?
To
What?
shit in the top of your toilet so when you flush, more poop comes out.
What is happening?
I was yelled at for the piss moment.
To expose the darkness lurking in this case, and then pass it on to Wright. To windmill dunk upon you. To
Really?
T-pose in the courtroom. For no other
That's
purpose
what
than
this
to
was
humiliate
all
you.
about?
Yes. To make you a punk.
Well, you could have
To-
just told me that from the very beginning.
To basketball dunk.
Slam
When you had
Dunkaroony.
Brandy with me. Ouch!
Miles Edgeverse. I don't care about what you were here to do. This was my chance to finally grind you under my heel. A shame that your chances seem to have slipped you by.
Alright, guys, the court is not your therapy room. What a shame! For shame! No!
This is all your fault.
He called her Franny.
Such a terrible fitness. You are a front
Ow!
legal
Ow!
system.
Ouch!
You fool!
Ow!
You
Ow! 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 Ow!
Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah.
Oh, he deserves it. I cannot believe that the witness's testimony relates to an actual event.
Aragorn, we saved that for the bedroom.
Hey, hey.
However, there has to be some sort of answer for the question it raises.
He's
Wait,
dead.
hold on.
Finally,
Guys,
Larry.
Larry's shoes came off. Holy shit! he is
Oh no,
dead.
he is dead. Thank God, it finally happened. We don't have to worry about him coming back. Next, Lotta.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch. No, that's Dahlia. When Dahlia dies, that's the song we get
Oh,
to sing.
Sarah,
That's true.
they moved the body to frame someone. That's why they moved her. They're not trying to get away with it.
Yeah,
Have
that's
his
totally what
words
it
here
is.
today been the truth or lies? Next
Next time
time
on
on
Dragon Ball
Dragon
Z.
Ball Z, we gather in this courtroom.
On
I love that we were both thinking that. Those are the matters that shall be addressed by Goku and the party. I am
No.
counting on thorough investigations by both the defense and the prosecution.
And with this, the Dylan Show has come to an end. The rest is up to you. Right.
Court is now adjourned.
Come on, hospital scene with Edgeworth and Bray. A hospital scene. Give me
I'll
something.
bury you! I'll bury you! Bury you! Bury you!
I'll grind you. Grind you. Grind you under my heel. No!
Oh shit! Why are we bringing this guy back?
No, it's because that's why is Phoenix in the lowest fucking rated hospital? Phoenix, I'm so sorry. Be happy you're not a hot woman. Be lucky. Feel better. Oh, I didn't realize I would actually have to be Phoenix today, so I needed one moment.
Okay, I'm glad Dr. Hottie's not coming back, but I almost had PTSD seeing that name.
He's coming up in videos this month.
Oh no. Get ready for all the puking sound effects, guys.
He was live streaming the trial, and he was just like, hand over his heart, like, my boy.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's not how
like
you get
Ori
bitter,
watching
Phoenix.
layouts
He's like,
in fucking
he's
Dungeon
being
Mesh.
Yes!
as
My
funny
boy!
I know he can be.
Oh, yeah, really, though. I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor Mia Fey had ever handled in a court of law. Okay, this is the first one with Dahlia and Terry Falls. The horrifying
This is what we saw
truth.
him looking at in case 4.
Yeah, when we opened for it. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. And I really should go to bed if I want to get over this cold. Dahlia Hawthorne. God, I totally read that wrong. What I've read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold, which I'm really not helping get over, that seemed to knock me around the world and back. Wow. I feel dizzy. My ears are ringing. My throat burns. My head is on fire. That sounds like the flu, Phoenix. I don't, you know.
Dude. He's putting fucking Grossberg to shame.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He just keeps listing more and more symptoms.
No, that'll poison him, enthuse. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. That's a deadline. Damn. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable.
Also, a friend who didn't care that you plummeted to your death.
Yeah, really though. He
Sorry,
tried,
I'm still-
he failed, and that
I
was
am
it.
still
Phoenix
not
was
over
dead.
that.
No, he tried to catch him, didn't work, and Phoenix was dead. There's no, just done. Forget about him. He's dead. Dead and gone.
Nope, he's gone.
But I know that he will be able to help me with him somehow. I don't know which him is he, or he is him, or pronouns.
Okay, that's... I don't know why that makes me laugh. Seeing the rich part.
Oh god.
Oh!
We haven't seen this angle of Edgeworth in like multiple games.
Is Edgeworth our Maya? Is Edgeworth our Maya?
Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian, in artist speak. You know, my doctor did call me an artist back when I was a very young child.
Oh my god. I'm actually feeling a bit better. The temperature was going down.
How's your temperature now?
Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about.
Wait, was that Celsius or Fahrenheit? Yeah. That sounds like Celsius.
Anyway, I read through today's trial. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances.
Look at the fucking side eye. Look at this motherfucker. Not bad, motherfucker. I became a defense attorney for your ass. You better thank me a lot
I
more.
did it for us,
heaving.
right?
And we're not in the clear yet. You still owe me big time. And the main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon.
Oh my god, chat really went off. Yeah.
In the end, the shishito pepper did not deliver the deadly blow.
Cheeto.
Gazoon time. Which means there must be other something hiding out there that we don't know about.
Another
you
sword,
like
huh?
You have extra jowls.
Don't you worry about a thing, pal. I'll take up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat.
Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. It's the best face.
That is probably for the best.
No, stay, be our Maya.
No, come
Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into.
And that is,
A mirror.
Oh.
But our client's background, naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I have the feeling that we've met before.
Oh?
All I want is confirmation. One way or the other.
Yeah, he prosecuted that case with Terry Falls.
And since I probably won't be getting that from you.
Oh! I'm sorry, Edgeworth.
I bid you adieu. Right? Take care.
I'm not by being out here with
Before you
102
go,
fever.
Before you go.
Guess I should get moving too.
I
The
don't-
show's been canceled.
Hey, where's our Maya?
I don't want to get Edgeworth sick. You know, if I'm
Sorry,
still
pal.
out,
This is now the Ori show.
why? Do you need to be somewhere?
Yeah, Dylan's been a little sussy in chat. He's been a little horny on Maine, as the kids say. And I got to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can cross to the other side.
Ooh.
Why is that your job, Gumshoe?
He's an inventor. Ah, that's right.
But also,
Maya's still stuck over at the inner temple. You
Don't
said,
you
but
worry,
also.
pal.
And I was waiting for you
and
to
pause
also.
for dramatic effect.
As soon as it's all said, you'll be the first to know. I've spared every expense.
Oh no.
Thank you, Gumshoe.
No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? All right, I'm off.
Oh,
Could one of them just give him an extra coat or something?
yeah.
All right, guys. That's where I'm
No.
done.
No.
Thank you all for coming.
No,
and
no,
I wish you a good
No.
rest of the stream.
no, I will. All right,
that-
I'm coming to chain him to the.
Good luck, Ori. This is the benefits of the voice actors living together.
All right. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out. I promise. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence.
And find Pearl. Where is
yes,
she?
I don't know where Pearl is. Oh god, this is really now the Ori show though. Where are any other I have no other characters with me.
We just don't exist at the moment.
We really don't.
Wow, I've been meditating for so many days. I could go for a burger right now.
She's like covered in spectral energy. She's in her like astral form.
Literally, though.
She's got goddamn wings
No,
of
actually.
lightning. And
However-
she's just like, I have ascended.
I think the reason that both Maya and Pearl had to be out of commission totally for this one is because they totally could have channeled Elise, because like she was a spiritual kind of thing as well. So it was like, they're just gonna like, boom, solve it. And that thing
Good
looks like
foresight
it's
on the writer's part.
ready to collapse, at least more than it did before. According to Bikini, Eagle Mountain is very prone to earthquakes. Which reminds me, if my memory serves me correctly, Edgeworth isn't a fan of earthquakes, and I'm not a fan of
Aw.
bridges, so we can both have phobias
Trauma.
together. Now it really is more of a dusty bridge than a dusky bridge. That kidnapping incident happened here 11 years ago. So maybe it's cursed too. The spiritual energy. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. Looks like someone's taken the effort to write Heavenly Hall on the signpost. See, that's why I called it
was
7 Minutes
Larry.
in Heaven. Oh, what is you? I feel like my Phoenix is more gravelly than normally it is, but he's sick, so it works.
You've been practice for a while.
I have. It's
Two
been
weeks
3
at this
episodes of The Dylan Show. It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. But I can't see the inner temple from here. I really hope Maya's okay.
How many days has it been since she had food?
2? This is the 2nd day? I think. Yeah, because those trials happen really fast. Like, speedy trial clock be damned. Like, it's like, boom.
This is the speediest trial clock.
Really, though. They're like, no, next day. Arrested, next day trial. 24-hour trial. But they also don't need to do a lot of the paperwork that we have to do in real life, so... Hazakura Temple doesn't have a single private phone line. And there aren't any houses in the area, so I guess Bikini is the only one who uses this. Wow, I'm very out of practice. I really wish I had brought my cell phone with me. I forgot it again? Phoenix.
Hey,
All right.
he's sick.
I was gonna say, has anyone in chat had 102 fever or higher? Because I had 103 fever once, and I was like,
Oh,
that's
it's
delirious level.
tough.
You know, that's like, I was told that I was so delirious that it was Christmas time, and I asked my father to swim in the swimming pool with me in the backyard. That's what my fever did to me. I thought that
How
it
young
was,
were you?
it's great.
Oh, come on, please! It's for art's sake, I swear!
There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung.
Called it. I'm talking about the heroine here. The heroine in my book. It'll make you famous. Oh!
It is back to the Dillinger. Enough! A fools who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool.
This is
Man,
the
you really need
closest you
some
can
other
get
words.
to Buffalo.
True. Wouldn't you agree? Phoenix, right?
Now that's a pose.
I feel the reason I brought it up, Pastry Puff, is I feel like because like we're at like the spiritual place, like it was like more likely to just like happen, you know, like they're all spirit mediums or something, right? So it was like just possessed. Me? Wait a second. I know you. You're ow.
Your reflexes and mine need to shape up.
His
My-
brain is cooking right now.
My brain's frying like a sunny side up, and you want to grill me over a name?
Frenzy, you can't do that!
Frenzy.
Oh my god.
Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. or so I'm told.
Oh my god.
Glad to see you're not dead, Nick.
Vip ate that horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings?
No. No. No, it's not! And I'm not on the brink of anything! Maybe
Oh, come
throwing
on,
up.
Nick. Tell her, would ya? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book, Francie's Whippity Whip Trip. Why? Ah!
Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony.
And before that, you have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry!
Oh, that's so many steps. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you. Whoosh! Just like that dude with the red underwear.
Superman?
Superman? Oh, I thought you meant Santa. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Did you say you thought it was Santa?
Yeah, I did. I'm assuming his underwear is also red, okay? That was honestly the first thing that came to mind.
I would sooner think you'd accidentally guess Captain Underpants than Santa.
I'm not proud of that one. Don't worry, the editor will take it out in post.
She will
Nope.
not! He
Editor,
will
keep
not!
that in,
No
please.
editor is taking this out.
That's staying. That's gold. Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize.
Off he goes!
It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year. Phoenix, right?
Yeah, that's a wild time, Sarah. That really is. Ooh. Why, hello.
Talking time.
Does that mean Santa is bikini? Okay, I still can't stop thinking of the micro bikini vampire from Vampire Dies in No Time.
Okay, what the fuck? Second of all, don't explain it.
Dylan,
There'll
you
be a
should watch
picture.
that
There'll
show.
be a
It is
picture.
hilarious.
You might find it hilarious, yeah. Have you been in Germany all this time?
That's right. Extending my perfect win record naturally.
It's not perfect! I beat you like twice! Oh, joy. Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Or was it 3 times?
You've beaten me on the American server, but in Germany, I am top of the leaderboard.
Guess I gotta go to Germany then. Hasn't really been a year since we first met.
I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason.
To beat my brother.
Revenge.
Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. And I, Phoenix, am the only one that can give exposition, not Edgeworth. Her father was the legendary prosecutor, Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years, but now he's gone from this world because I guess he fucking got the death sentence. This is like confirmed.
Also, he was ancient. Like, it was his time.
He was
65?
actually sentenced. Listen, he was sentenced to like community service, and he had a
He
heart
was
attack on
way
the spot for his
older.
perfect record, and he literally
Look
just
at those
died
wrinkles.
there.
Look at the bullet in the arm.
He was pretty sturdy to just
Community
have a
service,
bullet.
I would never. And then he dies. Like,
I love that the sentence was just community service for a murder and
yeah, but
a
he felt really
conspiracy.
bad about it.
Oh yeah, did he? Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me because of what happened to your father. Dylan.
That is Francisco's line. Cold stare.
Phoenix, right. You will fall before me. This, I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear?
Yeah, Crystal.
It's Franziska! In truth, I was shocked.
Oh yeah, Lakitu, and it was metal, not wood, so it didn't
I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense.
He's older than you!
Little?
Edgeworth. Come to think of it,
I'm sure you do.
Edgeworth was
Didn't get to
pulled.
kiss him goodbye.
I'm sick. I can't give him what I have. It's like really kicking my ass. But Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karman as
Perfection?
well.
Perfection?
No!
Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you.
Because it does.
And that's precisely why I am here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better.
It's probably the fever, but she's so... No! She's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. Oh, never mind.
No smacking!
No whipping, this is sick!
Better than whipping your stick.
That's
foolish
right.
fool. Doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool.
It
Edgeworth.
was a tongue slip worry, but that didn't help.
I
Make no
said
mistake.
sick.
Phoenix, right. I came here for one thing, and one thing only. To pulverize you.
It's not like I thought
To
you were
put
here
your
to...
stick in a wheelchair.
But it's not like I thought you were here to bring me some cold killer X, you know? Or if you did, it was definitely poisoned. Just like the last one.
Deja vu.
I went over the whole case file on the flight over.
Oh yeah, no. Phoenix is very disaster by. There's no question.
The fuck does disaster by mean?
Look at him. He's a mess.
He is definitely disaster by.
He's sick
fuck
with
does that
102
mean?
fever, 102.2 fever, trying to do this case for his ex-girlfriend, and then he's also looking at Francisco being like, kind of cute, while also fantasizing about Edgeworth.
This is the fever talking, okay?
Yeah, it's all of it. It's
The
disaster
fever brings
by.
out the horny.
Disaster by.
Stop calling it disaster by.
You read the whole thing?
Yeah, every last word of every sentence, of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge? Did you even consider the dangers?
Nope.
No.
God, I'm winning.
The only thought in my mind was, I have to get across.
A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks.
That is true, Pastry Puff.
That is true.
Gumshoe said he'd know. Oh god. Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's got to be okay. I just know it. I have
She's
to.
just unlocking Super Saiyan mode on the other side of that
Yeah, really
bridge.
though.
Pastry Pup, she said she read every word. She didn't say she remembered every
Or looked
Reading
at every
comprehension.
picture.
Reading comprehension is a different skill.
Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night. Alright.
We have things to examine, apparently.
Yes, we are examining everything. We had to talk with her first. I'd love to know what that thing was used for on the night of the crime.
Still thinking small, I see. Phoenix, right. Or perhaps not at all.
She, like, almost has cat mouth sometimes.
It's very
That is why
close.
you'll never defeat me.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't recall ever losing to you.
It's time for us to settle this once and for all with one final showdown. Winner takes all.
Looks like she mentally blocked out my victories over her from her memory. That's why she has a clean win streak. She blocks out every loss. It's a quaint little bell tower. I never would have thought that something this horrible was about to happen when Iris rang the lights out bell that night. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Just, you glitched.
Yes, I did glitched.
Sure, what happened?
You can see oh god. I can't read. I'm really out of practice, guys. The Dylan show has put me out of practice. You can see the main hall from here.
I wonder how the head nun is holding up. I mean, she must be top heavy.
Oh wow. Is that an inkling of human kindness I sense behind all of your, snark? Ow!
Do you enjoy causing other people pain with that sharp tongue of yours?
It's nothing
Say
compared to
about
the
whipping
pain
people.
you cause with that leathery whip of yours.
This has got very sexual.
Oh my god. Stop. This is one impressive gate.
Compared to the grandeur of the main gate at the Von Karma estate, it is but a pet door.
Oh my god. It looks really idyllic with all that snow on it, don't you think?
Dylan, and no, I don't think so. Oh, that snow, don't make me laugh. This is what airline dusting from where I come from.
Oh my god. Don't make things up just because you think I'll never get to see it for myself.
That is exactly why I make things up.
Alright. It looks like we
Ori,
examined
hold on.
everything.
You're missing something.
I am?
No,
I don't see anything.
you're not.
I think
Okay.
it did it all.
Ori!
Oh my god! Boop-a-doop-a boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-boop. Oh no, am I gonna have to be bikini?
Yeah,
I think so.
Do we think this
are.
is bikini?
I think
do
so.
think this is bikini.
You cut out. Okay, no, you're good, you're perfect. That was perfect.
That was one long sigh.
Yep, definitely bikini.
Sister Bikini? Ma, I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake.
Sake.
Sake?
Yeah.
You
What
can
about
only
it?
make sake with good vibes.
You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake, is what he actually
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, okay. I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well. Mystic Elise? Now that I think about it, that's what it was. Mystic Elise. That's why I thought she was a mystic. There's an acolyte stuck in the inner temple, and that poor little girl has gone missing too. That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you? Goodness, okay. Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearls, she's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this?
You were in the hospital dying.
Yeah, really though. I must be
Like,
getting
actually.
old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning. I don't see any psyche locks, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden? You know that artist who testified after me?
I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself.
They fly now?
When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand.
Oh no, so that's her come to grace moment. She thinks she's done a Larry.
Just as bad as Larry.
I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble, and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. They taw, booty tat. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple. Is that correct?
Okay, is Iris Dahlia's twin?
That would be interesting.
Because then they can be
She
at two
would
places
have
at
no
once.
Not only that, but she would have, like, no parents, because, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's right. I'm sure it was Iris.
But Iris claims she was in her room at Hazakura Temple. But, I mean, that's completely unfounded in any other way.
I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night.
But because you did, Maya stuck all by herself at the Inner Temple.
I'm so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. This winter is especially bad.
I'll bet. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down at any second.
Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know.
Okay, this
Earthquakes?
got dangerous quickly.
Oh, so this should have happened before I examined the bridge, I guess? Interesting. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall.
We've got to get Maya out of there! Fast!
That's a
But-
problem.
But still, there's really no need to worry. That area on the other side of Duskin Bridge is isolated like an island.
It's like an island? How so?
Well, the only thing that's on that side of the bridge is the inner temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest.
I see.
So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. And as long as that bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there.
That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer, and there's no way of escape either.
Oh, dear! I suppose it does.
Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster.
Damn. Do we think the murderer is just sitting having tea with Maya in the cave?
She doesn't even know it's a murder. She's just like, oh, you came here to train too? Have fun!
Really though? Not Chekhov's earthquake. No, no.
Oh, now I'm terrified.
I'm
Oh,
gonna put this earthquake on the wall,
yeah.
but we're gonna use it later on.
I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions.
Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something?
No. I
Ew, ew,
want to
ew.
know.
You.
I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Donim.
I'm afraid I don't know her waist size or her bust size for that matter.
No.
Bye.
No. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training.
My, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Right. Mr. Galeese was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
There. You did it again. Sister Bikini. I noticed that you always refer to Miss Donim as Mystic Elise.
Oh,
Yes. Now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. we addressed all our visitors as mystic. It makes the experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know. How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you?
Oh.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Is mystical wait. So these are channeling. Yeah. Because if they're channeling people too, but they call each other sister, not mystic. But it's Mystic Maya, Mystic Pearl. So Mystic
Yeah.
Elise would be like Mystic Misty.
It
Well,
seems.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
are you thinking related to the Fae family, or are you thinking Mystic Misty herself?
I think it has to be Mystic Misty herself. Why, like, I don't know, bringing in, like, another random Fae seems kind of weird at this point, you know?
It would be.
So I feel like if she is a Fae, which we really feel like is happening right now, it has to be Mom.
If that's the case, though, that line I said in an earlier episode about thinking Maya's mom was dead.
Well, she's dead
I'm
now!
retroactively correct.
Well, she wasn't dead then when you said it.
But now she is.
Great.
It seems like Miss Elise Donim was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Donim on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished. It's all got to be connected somehow.
Ooh. Pearl.
Carl.
Whew. Yeah, it would, Steven, but she was effectively an orphan, you know? A long time ago. Also, we don't know if her father's alive or not. He's just not in the picture because the men just leave, you know? So, like,
We have heard
Men
nothing
just
about the
leave?
father, I feel.
They can
in
do
the
that?
Fae village,
I
they
can
do that.
Guys, it's been a really great stream,
Dylan,
and
I know where you live. I know where you sleep. Okay.
Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Please, mister! I know you're worried, but try to keep it together!
Oh man, my head's throbbing so bad, it's killing me. Pearls, she was with Miss Donim on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner.
The murder, it didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it?
Oh no!
Oof.
Traumatized yet again.
What, Steven? How did we get there?
Wait,
'Cause
I
I'm
leaving.
am
Because
lost.
Dylan's heading out to get some milk. I see. Okay.
yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
Alright, I got it. Dylan is not a dad.
I hope not.
Well, hopefully a dog one day.
I don't want to be called their father.
What? There are fur babies.
That's another bitch.
Oh my god, you're terrible. According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repairs soon.
Oh, she went to visit Maya.
He's on the other
Okay,
side of
I
the
hope that's
bridge.
where they are, chilling together, sipping some tea.
They're both gonna be Super Saiyans now.
I don't think we have. Do we want to check out her Magatama?
Actually, no, they
Start?
wouldn't. She was already locked in the
Yeah.
training place.
Do we want
We
to see
can try
what?
out the Magatama and see what questions we need to answer.
Yeah, just sort of see what it starts with.
Wait,
Because we do have
I'm
this
getting
thing.
sleepy. I literally don't know why people are threatening to slap me. I forget.
'Cause you called a dog a bitch. I think that is.
Oh
why.
yeah. Well, that is the term for female dogs. So.
I think that they're just another bitch, is what you said. I believe.
We need a reason. Yes.
All right.
Take that! My voice has finally got into the Phoenix voice now. I'm back, baby. Let's go. I forgot there was 5. Jesus hell.
I am slappable. It's true. But you have to be Ori shaped to slap.
I don't know. Can
look
Ori
at that.
confirm that?
Yes, I can. Dylan is very slappable. If you
Yeah.
are Ori
She
shaped.
does. Ori does a lot worse things to me than slapping.
Okay, we're moving on.
Sister Bikini. The truth is becoming increasingly
Scissor
clear to me.
bikini.
Sister.
Her
Fuck.
name was always Sister.
He thought I said scissor. Move on,
Oh.
Dylan.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no one did.
Editor.
Yeah. So far you've been wrong every time in this
I'm sure
past
the editor
bit,
will play it back, and one of us will be vindicated.
and it will be me.
We'll see.
I'm convinced that Miss Elise Donim had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity.
What on earth are you talking about? She was, the Mystic Elise was an author, just an author of fiction books.
To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her.
Suspicions.
Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Donim's true identity.
I don't think I have anything like that. I don't have anything
Yeah,
like
no.
that. I don't
We
have
got
anything like
nothing.
that.
This bloody orb!
I mean, I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again.
Why is the orb a ghost?
Full health bar, damn.
Yes.
Good call, Enthuse.
Suster Bikini. Sinister Bikini.
There's the laughably large Magatama on the altar.
Altar. Fuck.
If I can see Psyche locks with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his hood.
I can only imagine what power this boy has under his hood.
I
Oh,
was
God.
reading a webtoon, and they have a little crow like familiar, and they all end up in the Fae world, and they're like, nobody say like your true name, so that like you don't get like the Fae, after like and everything like that. And so they're like giving everybody nicknames, and they're like, oh heck, we forgot the boy. Perfect! And they just call the crow the boy. And it has a little panel with him just like sparkling, and it just says the boy.
The boy.
It's
That's
beautiful.
beautiful.
He's beautiful. He's the boy.
You
I'm
gotta
just
give me the
imagining
name
like
of that
people are
comic.
introducing themselves, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm Doctor Strange. And it's like, oh, we're using our fake names.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an altar. It looks a bit old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Karain Village last year. I guess they really do have something to do with spiritual power after all.
Skerblap.
I bet the writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit
Did we already
channeling.
read this? I think we already read this.
Okay. Movie. I'm sorry, chat was yelling at me before to examine everything, so I was examining everything.
Oh, you missed the thing stacked in the corner. I don't know if it's necessary, but maybe there's
Zabuton.
something over there.
Enza missed out. Alright, done.
Okay, done.
Okay.
We've 100%ed
Courtyard.
the inner sanctum.
I forgot that Phoenix hasn't like investigated some new places. So that's why. He investigated that room before and nothing changed. He hasn't been here though. Ooh.
This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found.
All right. What is this? Nothing I can click. Very upsetting.
Mm.
Sled. See, there
That
was
is
skis,
extremely
Mars. You
tragic.
were right.
I know I remembered seeing them somewhere. I guess they just don't show up in the pictures.
Yeah, because we're like right up at her, like in the pictures.
What have we done? Sarah sees.
What?
We won't stop coming up with different words for sister.
And they get quite a bit of snow up here on Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun, they're tools for getting around. But the
Tools.
sled... Now that's gotta be for Bikini's own personal entertainment.
Weird way of saying that.
The Shichishito, it's
Pepper.
there in Mystic Ami's hand. Right hand.
We confirmed that it was Ami because she was named after Amitabha, the Buddha.
That's also pronounced Amy Taba.
Oh, you
No.
tried this, but we both read
Very
it,
much
and
not.
you and I both went it was Amitabha and not Amitabha. So, hoo-hoo. I got you. I got the receipts, Dylan.
Listen, show me him.
Yeah, they're coming
This
out.
was on stream, right?
Yeah, they're in videos that are about to
Ah,
come
fuck.
out.
Ah, shit. I shouldn't have called up. All right, you did give it.
I got it, yeah. Caught in 4K.
But
With
it was...
video evidence.
Literally, though.
But it was proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past.
Honestly, probably would have been a very bad weapon in the past. What do you think, Dylan?
It was ceremonial.
Yeah, exactly. Not
There is
official.
no way this thing was actually used.
Good night, Aragorn.
Good night, Aragorn.
Night, Aragorn.
Thanks for being so
tuning in.
insomniatic.
Yes, indeed.
There are a few of these stone lanterns scattered around this courtyard. Without the city glare to compete with, I imagine they would seem a lot brighter. I guess Sister Bikini must light them now, since Iris can't be here.
I want to know what this is. This is so fucking sus. I'm so
Bear trap.
upset.
Bear trap.
Why are there bears in the courtyard?
There aren't
They live
because
near
of the
a
trap.
forest
Got
where
me.
there are probably bears.
You got me.
Miss Stonehem's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the sphere near the foot of Dusky Bridge, but what was it doing all the way out there?
Yes,
Hey
we
guys,
will
I'm
examine the
Shu
step
Takumi.
ladder.
I'm the creator of Ace Attorney. I feel like we're doing a great job pitching this shit together, like, you know, investigating. It's all great. What if we break up some silence in the investigation part with just the same fucking ridiculously loud birds every single time, every single game? Chirp, chirp, chirp.
You really
Huh?
hate the birds.
I can't think about what the actual words are. All I can hear is this one, like, really fat bird just fucking blasting an SMG's rapid fire rate.
That was perfect timing.
The main gate.
I hate
And I can't turn them off.
Megan, stop!
We'll leave
can't.
soon.
The main gate is on the other side of that stone wall. The difference in elevation is almost 10 feet. That's how steep this hillside is.
They couldn't make outside music, so they just had the bird
Ambiance.
noise. Yeah.
And that's also the height of that the body fell from, according to the autopsy.
It's just Flare. It's Flare.
Is it possible that Miss Stoneham was pushed from the top of the wall?
Ooh.
It's a whole collection of tea pets.
He didn't say stepladder. It's Lisa Basil.
That building up there is the main hall. It's where we were staying. It's kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope. If you enter from the main gate side, these rooms above me are on the ground. Apparently, Miss Donim was staying in the corner room. I guess that's where she was pushed from that night. Or the wall. Or somewhere else. Or the river.
To the
Moving.
sea.
Oh!
Whoa!
Okay, I wasn't ready for a jump scare.
Is it gumshoe? And that's when the bridge is done?
Yeah, do that.
Hopefully.
I've got this hay locked and loaded, so you can keep going.
It totally is. Come on.
It definitely is.
It has to be.
Say it.
Hey!
What was that jarring, inconsiderately loud yell?
So this is where you've been. Keeping nice and warm, I see. If only I had some help building a fucking bridge! The bridge? Oh no, I got a pal. No, really. Don't help me build a fucking entire ass bridge. Yeah, I did it. I told you I'd let you know, see?
Why didn't you hire help?
I can't afford help.
This is very true.
I can't even pay me what I'm worth.
This is very, very true.
Well, then I'll come along with you and...
Sorry, ma'am. You're not my type. No unauthorized entry. And, there's a weight limit. Access is restricted to people involved in the case.
Ooh, especially with how short she is.
Yeah, but she's very wide.
Oof. Oh, this is me. Like, waiting for someone to...
Gumshoe, you're fat. Ori.
Who did you...
No, you're supposed to say, what was that?
What was that? I'm involved, aren't I?
Horizontally.
You couldn't get much more involved than me.
I see you couldn't involve yourself any further into that bucket of Doritos, but It's been a while. Scruffy. It's Miss
Oh!
His shoes came off!
No, not his gum shoes!
Wait, they actually didn't come off? They're literally glued to his feet with
Yes,
this old
yeah.
gum.
Oh, that's incredible.
Sister, please, leave the investigation to me.
The soles were coming off and he just stuck the chewing gum to the between the layers so they stayed together.
Ma'am, well, you certainly seem to have everything under control.
I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to.
As you work to pin the guilt on Iris.
What are you daydreaming about Phoenix, right?
Ow, that hurts, you know.
Silence! Suffer quietly. I forgive on karma will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me.
What?
She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she? Can I get
You're
Edgeworth
listening to
instead?
Maya.
I do like how everyone's involved in this one, and like
Franz
they
is the
stick
weird
around
girl
a bit
now.
more than they did in the last final turnabout.
Yeah, it definitely feels like we're getting a lot more of everybody.
Wait, stop. Look at the bridge.
Oh, I already forgot.
A single plank.
Damn
No,
gumshoe, though.
It's got a lot of cross play.
Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. It's thin, but it's actually pretty nice.
It looks nice, but I would not trust that. Not even fucking close.
I would be
I-
impressed if Phoenix would walk over it, I mean.
It looks like it's made of balsa wood. I'm not going.
If Douglas heard you say that, he would freak out.
Why?
Because there's a show, I forget the name of the actor, but it's the guy who plays Riker in Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Oh.
Okay.
He hosted a show, and it was like Beyond Truth fact or fiction.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
it was literally all about like unbelievable tales that like made the news, and people just you were supposed to think, is this a real story that actually happened, or in fact is this something that their writers made up?
Oh, I
And so
remember that show.
yeah, and literally like it would just be like ridiculous shit. And
Yeah.
one of them, there was there was like a sculpture, there was like a whole museum thing like made out of balsa wood, and it was essentially like a guillotine was like on display, and someone puts their neck in, and oh no, the lights go out, and oh, the chain slips and the guillotine flies downward, but the person didn't die through some weird interaction, perhaps the paranormal. The blade did not pierce their neck, and like the entire punchline is just that everything was made out of balsa wood, like unexpectedly.
I see.
Like the blade.
Oh, the
So
blade.
it's just like a running gag now, where we just like accuse something of being made out of balsa wood.
Okay then.
Huh. I gotta say, I did not know that.
Nope.
Looks like no one's here. Larry!
That's actually how I heard about it, Sarah. I watched that compilation of him saying
Larry.
that crazy shit.
Larry.
Maurice! Maurice! I was sure he'd be hiding here. I guess I'll try again later.
Ixamon.
Did the octopus really worm its
Okay.
way inside of a woman?
What?
That's one of the ways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was one
Horrible.
of the frickin'
Horrible.
stories. That
Hey,
was
let's
terrible.
move on. We're done.
Couldn't an octopus really just
I'm
fit
done.
inside
Can
the
we
kidney of a
all?
woman? That was
We're moving
Yeah, please,
the fuck
please
on.
move on.
I
That's
am
for real.
the most uncomfortable I've ever been on stream. And that's saying a lot.
It was in the show. I didn't make
Look
that
at
up.
this graffiti scrawled right on the front of the shack. Yeah, look at that. Be distracted. At least he managed to get a pretty good likeness. When I really think about it, I guess art kind of suits him. I mean, his very existence is an art of sorts. In a way, one might say. That stuff is really ruining the beautiful atmosphere around here. It's so inappropriate.
Wait. Yeah.
Let's wait.
I was gonna say, you clicked on the Japanese flag when he's like, ugh, so inappropriate.
Oh my god.
It's
He's
like
referring
Sister.
to all the flags.
Yeah, all the flags.
It's like Sister Bikini in a bikini. Ugh. I've got to think of the kittens. Fluffy, soft, cute, adorable kittens.
Pussy is not gonna save you.
That didn't work. Puppies instead. That's Dusky Bridge up there. It's amazing how clearly you can see it from so far away. Larry supposedly saw everything through the shack's window. Not much light gets down here, so it must be pitch black at night. But this area was probably illuminated that night by the burning of the bridge above. Romantic firelight, he would think. This is the famous Eagle River. I got to try out its rough rapids the other night. They say it has a really strong current, and
I like it too.
Good night, Lakitu.
Night Lakitu.
and they weren't kidding. It's both powerful and fast-flowing. I was dead lucky. I mean, lucky to not be dead. Ugh. The snow is really piled up on the straw roof. It's otherworldly, like something out of a fairy tale. Well, the roof part anyway. The sign says Heavenly Hall. I guess it's pretty fitting. I mean, if you spend a night in this little freezing shack, you'd probably find yourself at the pearly gates by morning.
So true. I would totally Celestin Pax myself if I slept in the same place as Larry.
God. All right,
Yeah, you'd meet him.
we're crossing the bridge.
Let's do it.
Whoo! Let's see Maya and
I was
Pearl.
waiting for you to transition to the pearly gates.
Oh my god. Yes, the pearly gates. Pearl appears. We've done it.
There you go.
Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before.
They must have commenced with the investigation.
Oh, Mr. Nick!
That voice! Pearls!
Nick,
Mr.
you're
Nick!
cheating on Maya?
Mr. Nick!
So you were here ever since that night.
Yes, I'm starving. It's been days. I was so lonely. I thought
Lonely?
I was going to die.
Lonely? Where's Maya?
She's still locked underground. When I woke up in the morning and saw that Dusky Bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone.
She was all alone.
Alone. Alone. Alone. Alone. I gotta get out of here! Actually, that's not Squidward's voice at all.
Try
I gotta
again.
get out of here.
There you go.
Closer.
It must have been very trying for you, little girl.
You're...
I'm Francisca von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here.
You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year.
The very same. Well,
I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip.
Go on, Dylan.
this is like an anime where she literally is still 13, unless she's holding the whip and then she gets
Oh
older.
my god.
Oh my god, no. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you.
I like how in the Turnabout reunion and Turnabout, Pearl is literally like, I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind, and Phoenix and we're like, don't whip Pearl, don't do it. A year later, Pearl finally gets to give Von Karma a piece of her mind.
Catharsis.
Hey!
It looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Oh, why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything.
You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away.
Okay, so we've talked about this before, but someone said something about the Great Ace Attorney, everyone is a mind reader, and the only solution is that everyone who ever has thoughts and then people like read their minds, their just entire emotion is on their face. Like 100%.
Oh, yeah.
No questions.
It is an anime.
No one has a poker face in this series.
It is an anime, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pearls, weren't you with Maya?
I'm sorry. That's all my fault.
Maya, going the way of Mia.
No!
There's
Uh-huh.
no freaking way.
No, they can't do that. They can't kill, like, everybody but Pearl. They can't have that happen.
Oh,
They did.
What?
Character death doesn't actually exist in this universe.
Only
We're
for the
constantly hearing
phase.
from Mia. Well, this is the phase we're talking about, so.
That is true. But I don't, that'd be so sad. Pearl would never get to live her own life. She'd just be constantly channeling Mia or Maya, and that's just rude.
She would have an existential crisis doing that all the time.
what are you talking about, Pearls?
Mystic Maya!
Hey, wait, Pearls! She just ran off. Oh,
That was cruel. Phoenix, right? To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable.
what was that all about? Pearls acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I guess I better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different. from 2 days ago.
Well, if that's not a clue from the game, I don't know what is.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix, right.
That's fucking dark, Pastry Bum. Damn.
What? And would you stop calling me by my full name like that?
Was this once a prosperous port?
Port?
Yeah. That metal hook is a mooring post for boats, you know.
Oh, that. That's an anchor for one of the wires that used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to this one probably snapped when the bridge burned down.
That's what took Elise. Yeah. Tarzan.
Mm.
We're on to Tarzan again. Spider-Man. Whip. Whip.
So she smacked into the side of the cliff?
Yeah, she didn't fall. That's how she got bruised. And then someone pulled her up and framed her at the side of the cliff. That is where we're going. Morgan is probably dead because everyone gets the fucking death sentence and she's in jail now, so, you know.
In old England,
Bye,
every felony was
Morgan.
punishable by death.
You could be, Stephen. And see, there you go. So Morgan would have been dead. That means Luke Atmey's dead, too.
So sad.
He's
live on
Zavari's from the
forever.
grave.
You know what? He's a great thief.
Oh, that's
He
why
could
we
probably
keep hearing his
steal
safaris
escape.
from beyond.
Ah, there you go.
Because he's dead now.
Okay, I bet some artist has done this, but just every character that is
Wow.
dead being channeled. What would that look like?
Jesus.
I assume that we'll have some Zavari cleavage if it was channeled by Maya.
No, he doesn't have any cleavage. It's only there because Mia has cleavage.
Do you think?
Yes!
Yes.
I guess.
Hey.
I guess
I'm
you're right.
pretty sure Maya would get pecs if she
Yeah.
I know she would get pecs
channeled.
for sure,
Luke.
And the nose? And the hair?
and the nose, yeah, for sure.
I mean, there's no way that was.
Oh god, what?
I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here.
Don't get smart with me, Phoenix. Right?
Ow! But I didn't say anything.
Damn. They're really calling it out there.
You can see Dusky Bridge from here. It's unusually long for a bridge, isn't it?
I would say it's about 20 yards.
I guess the gorge is too wide to cross with a piece of rope or wire, huh?
But he would also have Maya's hair. Because Mia
Mm.
gets Pearl's hair or Maya's hair just with, like, bangs.
True.
So, like,
So it'd be Luke at me bangs with Maya's hair.
yeah.
Therefore, no one has crossed the gorge in either direction since the night of the murder. A simple, yet sound deduction, wouldn't you say? Phoenix, right?
Look at all the Buddha statues lined up along this path.
Phoenix, right? Do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has?
Why don't you ask her the next time you see her?
You know what? I think I will.
And she'll probably slap you for prying into her private affairs.
If you pry into someone's private areas, I'd do more than a slap.
No, that is not what I said.
Excuse me?
There's a weird smell coming from that incinerator.
Speaking of,
The door is also open. Almost looked like it's begging for me to look inside. Well,
Okay,
well.
Did we try to burn away?
Let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we?
Mystic Maya.
Oh,
No!
Huh?
Also, she couldn't fit.
It's empty.
How naive of you, Phoenix, right?
But that's where evidence was last time.
But it's a bit strange, don't you think? Francisca von Karma?
Why are you saying my whole name?
I seem to remember.
See how you like it.
yeah, it was closed. Oh, and there's snow on it. Ooh.
There was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it.
So it was used.
Yeah.
That's what they're implying.
Oh, yeah, look how much snow is melted around it, too.
In
Oh,
other
yeah.
words, someone's been using it to burn something recently.
Listen, Phoenix right. It's impertinent to call people by their full name.
I was only copying you.
It's kind of fun having Francisca along.
It's definitely an interesting vibe.
Yeah, I wish we could have taken more of
Ooh,
our
Was
antagonists
that gate
along with
open
us.
before?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was always open.
Okay, just checking.
But like, imagine we took like Furio Tigre.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
No, Godot. Come on, Godot.
Yeah, Godot would be great.
That would have been great.
Ooh, I could see that.
Ooh, Gant.
No, that would have been bad.
Yes.
That would have
Not
been real
feeling that
bad.
one.
That would have been really bad.
It would have been
Luke
cool if
at
it was,
me.
like, a room.
Luke at me
Okay.
would have been good.
Yeah.
Especially because he was a detective.
There's a little gate that leads into the garden. It says no entry on the sign, though.
And what a great place to leave it, chat.
After you
Come
say
now,
your line.
Phoenix Wright. What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it?
But it says no entry.
Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply say, whatever?
That's got nothing to do with anything. And who told you that?
Yes, we shall leave it here. I know I want to see Maya, but we were not
Sorry,
going to
guys.
make that
We're
tonight.
actually going to have to end the game run here.
No.
It says no entry. We
Oh
are
my
not
God.
going to break the
Not-
law.
Unfortunately, we are.
it too
That's
serious,
why
then.
we need Francisca, because otherwise Phoenix wouldn't break the law without his sidekick being like, yes, time to break the law.
This is hard locked. We can't do it.
Alrighty. Well, ending time. Look at that. Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Thank you.
Get those credits rolling.
Everybody, all of our lovely YouTube channel members, thank you very much for all of your support. Thank you everybody who came to the stream. Sorry for the little scuff earlier. It is
Guys,
not solved,
I'm glad
but
you could experience 2 episodes just tonight of The Dylan Show.
oh my god.
Yes, Enthuse, thank you for mentioning. This is the final night to buy your Outcast posters.
That
Get
get
them signed
signed
by Ori
and have them be
myself.
signed. Yes. So make
Yes.
sure to do that. You can buy them afterwards, but
Yes, they'll still be around.
they'll
but
only
they
be
won't
signed if you purchase them tonight.
Sarah, I'm flattered, but Ori does that plenty.
What?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
What?
Oh,
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
good night, everybody.